Welcome everyone to this week's Colorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealedwithlove.com. So this week we're playing the 1, 2, 3 what's it going to be game with the colors. So you don't get to choose the colors, just select one of those numbers, 1, 2 or 3 for a coloricious message. Alright, and of course we'll select a color at the end for a message for all of us. So before we get started, remember to subscribe to my love letter. You can get a free color kit. I knew you said free color skip. Free color kit when you go to bit.ly/color kit. So that color kit has lots of different things in it, an ebook and an MP3 and a video, all to find out your true colors. So grab that and I'll subscribe you to my love letter, and eventually I'll get a love letter out very soon. So meanwhile, we have our colors, our numbers rather. So 1, 2 or 3. Select one of those. So we're going to take a color from my bottle bag here. This has all my quintessences in from Aurosoma. We'll see what color comes up. And we'll take a card from the John Holland deck, and I'll also dip my hand into my box here that has some of my paintings in, mandala paintings, and we'll see what comes up from there. I've got some other paintings in there too. So number 1, what color are you going to get? Oh, you get Pallas Athena. Now, this is kind of, it looks very lilac. It's kind of a pink color. It's almost like a rose pink lilac color. So with this sort of energy, it's saying that you are going through change. You are going through transformation. A part of it is something that you've wanted. But I feel almost when I hold on to this, like you're going through a bit of a sensitive time. So I keep getting this sense of like giving something up, that either you have to give something up, or it's time to give something up, or you know you need to give something up, that kind of thing. So it can be an addiction like smoking or eating too much chocolate or sex or or a relationship. It's that kind of energy of giving something up, or it could be giving up a particular attitude or a way that you've been thinking, that sort of thing. I also feel like you need to maybe not just be more positive, but also maybe less critical. And it can be less critical of yourself, or it could be less critical of others. So there's a big kind of a vibe that's going on there that's about giving something up, and it's a negative energy, and it's time to move into something more positive. And I feel that that is what that kind of violet, it's almost like a rose violet, if that's a color, Pallas Athena. Alright, so let's see what card you get with this. It'd be interesting if it's a transformation card, won't it? It's a triumph card. Now take a look at that. See if there's anything in that card that really kind of draws you at this moment. Could be a color, it could be part of the image, and just see if there's an extra message in that. So when I'm looking at this, I'm really looking at the horse, and the horse is a symbol of power. So I feel that you are being taken along, you're coming more into your power, but also you don't realize the power that is within, beneath, around you at this time. And I also feel like you have friends and people that are trying to help you, and maybe they're saying to you, might be a good idea to give such and such up, and you haven't been listening necessarily, but now it's time to listen. So they're helping you come into your power. So let's see what the extra little bit is here. Okay, so it's a shell. Now, I think this is a conch shell, right? And at least that's the way I anticipated it was going to be when I painted it. Didn't quite look that way though. This has pink in the middle and blue on the outside. Pink in the middle and blue on the outside. That's a male and female energy. And this is very much about listening. So listening to your heart, listening to others, and communicating, maybe finding some peace within yourself to find the truth within yourself. All right then, so we'll put that right there. And we'll see what comes up for number 2. I'm in my studio at the moment because I'm part of the Naples Open Arts Trail. So that's why I'm doing this from the studio. It's not normally like this. So number 2, what are you going to do? So number 2, you have violet as well. It's not quite the same though. So look at these. You can now see the difference. That this is a more kind of pinky color, and this is Saint Germain. So this is the lilac flame of transmutation. And when this comes up, it's very much about going from a caterpillar to a butterfly, but it's almost like it's not necessarily a conscious act. So it's as if the rug is being pulled from underneath you. And it is like going from a caterpillar to a butterfly. It's a natural process. So something is changing for you, but it's a natural change. So it's not something to be worried about. And it could just be about getting older. It could be that you've got a birthday coming up and, you know, you might be thinking, oh my goodness, not another birthday. You know, that sort of thing. It's just a natural change. So I don't feel that it's anything to worry about. What I'm also getting is that there is something connected to your diet, what you eat, food, that I feel almost as if you need to change it out. There's something to come into your diet that will give you more energy. So it might be that you need more protein, or to drink more, or more greens, that kind of thing, that will give you more energy. And I'm also interestingly getting this kind of sense of travel as well, that there's quite a bit of travel coming up for you, and an adventure that's coming up. And what's interesting to me is, and this isn't going to be the same for everybody, but I keep hearing a foreign language as well with the travel. So it could be going to a foreign country, it could be that you're going to be around people that speak a foreign language, or some place where there's lots of foreign or multicultural people there. And I'm getting as well that the number 3 is going to be important too. Interesting. All right. So let's see what your card is. Kind of specific stuff, right? So we'll take the top card. All right. So you get spiritual strength. So this is the number 9 card, and that's I believe that's a 9 of Wands as well in the regular tarot, and it's got like a big green giant behind, and then the green person in front. So see if there's anything in that card that really draws you, that maybe has a special message for you. Whatever draws you, it could be the color, it could be the image, and then ask, what is that message for me? And you know, when I look at these, I see the green, there's a ton of green there, but I also see there's a circle that's going, it's like part of a circle around there, and it's magenta. When you get violet, the violet is transformation and change. And then beyond that is the magenta. And the magenta is more about reconstruction. So it's almost like the violet knocks it down, and then magenta reconstructs, it rebuilds. So I feel that that circle that's around there is trying to bring everything together. So it could be that some part of your life you're trying to bring things together and trying to rebuild, but it feels good. It feels good. So again, it's nothing to worry about. Let's see what painting we get for this. Oh, okay. So this is something that I have up there that I kind of changed digitally. But this, if you see, has lots of hearts, all those hearts. Now this is on my website. It's either on the Sharing Love or the Giving Love page. And all those hearts are joining together like daisy chains. You remember daisy chains, when you might get daisies together and make kind of little links, and they were reflective of having lots of friends. Well, this is about making new friends, connecting together with people that have lots of open hearts, and lots of love to share. And there's lots of different colors in here as well, and some of them have angel wings on them. So you're linking to all kinds of different people, but they are, there's a common bond that's there. So there's an enormous amount of love that's there. So that's really exciting. So you're going through change, and you're also, there's a rebuilding energy, but you could be rebuilding. Part of that rebuilding is about finding new friendships as well. Lovely. All right, so number 3, what did you get? Let's see what the colour is. Oh, thank goodness it's not another violet. I have to look at this to see what, oh, it's Lao Tzu and Kuan Yin. So this is a kind of orangey colour. Can you see that? It's almost beige, but it's like orange. I always think of orange water when I pick this up, like orange blossom or something. So Lao Tzu and Kuan Yin, they are male and female energies, and Kuan Yin, of course, is about abundance and purity, and there's a lot of love in the Kuan Yin energy as well. It's very graceful and very spiritual. When you get this kind of orange energy that comes in, orange is creative. And I feel almost about, you know, when I feel the energy of this particular bottle, it feels like you are creating something. You're looking at your creativity. You're figuring things out at the moment. And maybe you're trying to make plans for your future as well. I feel that that is part of that creativity. I'm also getting the sense of, it's either children that are important, or it's younger generational people, or it's people that are connected to you from childhood. There's some kind of childhood energy that's coming in here with this particular color. Another thing that I get with this is that it's not that your life is going to blow open, but it's almost like something's going to shift, something's going to change, so that abundance or whatever it is you've been waiting for in mass can start coming in and making change in your life, something that's very creative. And there's a sense in this of partnerships as well. So you could be working with a partner, or taking a partner on, or meeting a partner like a soulmate. But it's interesting with this because it doesn't necessarily feel like it's a love partnership. It feels more like there's not codependency, but it feels like you are coming together at a perfect time, in a perfect way, where you can work together or create something together that is meaningful. So it sounds like a relationship, doesn't it? But it doesn't necessarily feel that way. Yeah. All right then. So let's see what card we get for you, number 3. So you get Rejoice in Celebration, and notice there are 3 cups there. Isn't that perfect? So you might want to look at that and see if there's anything that really attracts you at this moment. Then ask what that means for you, if it has a special message for you. And when I look at this, I see the yellow, kind of golden yellow orbs that are going through the card. There's a big golden yellow orb there. And so I feel that there's going to be some people coming to you that are very spiritually connected. It could be your loved ones in spirit even. And it's almost like they've been guided to you, or you've been guided to them, and you'll be thinking to yourself, now why did they turn up, or how did that happen? And you know, there are your guides and your angels, they're all bringing these people to you to connect, and they're rejoicing in spirit. I feel that that's what this card is about. There's a great deal of rejoicing in spirit about you and your life and your future and your path right now. Sweet. So they're having champagne up there, those guides. Lucky them, huh? So let's see what card we get for you. Oh, I feel like it's... Oh, no, I got 2 cards. Let's have the 2 cards. All right. So the first card is about... it's actually an angel card. And I made this for people to win an angel silk. But I feel that this is very much that it's your angel saying to you that you can get going now, that you're a winner. And that bottle is about abundance. So there's an abundance energy in here. So if you're thinking about entering a competition, or sending off a proposal, or getting a new job, that kind of thing, then this is a good time for you. Oh, great. The other one is this fire that's burning on a tile that's here. So this tile is flame proof, and this is all red and orange and yellow. They're passionate colors. So it's again about your creativity. Something is igniting in that creativity, and creativity doesn't necessarily mean drawing and painting and writing, etc. Creativity comes in many different forms. So it's you creating something from scratch, and it could be creating a proposal, or it could be something else, and it could be creating relationships as well. Sweet. So let's see what we have for our week ahead. So I'm going to put my hand in here and take out, and I was seeing that card. I nearly said to you, I bet it's going to be blue. And here it is. This is Almaria. So we get blue. It's handy to be psychic, isn't it? We get the blue energy, and Almaria is, to me, the blue energy is very much about a new beginning. It's the throat chakra, but it's the divine will. And with the divine will, it's sort of, well, this is the path we need to take right now, and we're going to set you off on the right path, and you're going to be guided to go on that path. So I feel that this week there's something new going to come for us, something that's going to be a new path, and it's part of our spiritual path as well, especially with Almaria, that's the divine will. And I feel like it's something you've been working towards, something we've been working towards. So that blue energy is like it's the beginning of something that we've been working towards. Yay! So let's see what card we get as well. It's exciting. I love it when we get stuff. So this is called Disruption. In the regular tarot, this is the Tower card. And the Tower card is, it's like everything falling away. But then there is a new energy that comes from this. And I always think of the Tower as you letting go of anything you've become dependent upon, that not necessarily doesn't serve you, but maybe is not in your best interests anymore. So for me, this is saying that something is falling away, and because it's not in your best interest anymore. So again, it's not something to be worried about, concerned about. I keep saying that this week, don't I? So let's see what, yeah, so there must be somebody that's watching that's getting a little bit worried about things. So don't worry so much. And this is interesting because we have a feather. We got a feather, and that's the other message for us. And when feathers come, it's usually a message to say your angels are with you. And this week, our Kathleen and my book 365 Days of Angel Prayers will be going off to the publisher, which is kind of nice, and all those wonderful people that have sent in prayers to us, they're all authors. So I feel that this is a part of that new beginning, something new that's coming up as well. This has light blue around it, which is just the same as the color that we got. And it has a golden yellow feather. So watch out this week, because I feel like we're going to get some messages from our angels, and I keep getting a sense of messages in our dreams as well. There's going to be a special message that comes in the dream state. So ask your angels for that message. If there's something that you need clarity on or need help with, then ask your angels for that help, and ask them to send you a message during your dream state. See what happens. Let me know. Okay, so that's it for this week's Colorscope. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please do like the video and also share it with your friends, and please comment as well. And if you're on YouTube, do subscribe to my channel, then you'll get all the updates for the other videos too. Remember to check out my website, sealwithlove.com, and the things behind me. Some of them, of course, are in my store, store.sealwithlove.com. I will see you next week. Coloricious blessings to you. Bye.